last but not least, on today's memo, will be the game between Liverpool and Aston Villa. The return to Anfield for legendary player Steven Gerrard. So, look, highly anticipated affair last season. We know what happened. I don't mean to remind Liverpool fans, but this would be the time I'm going to do so. So, Liverpool won, Wolves nil, pardon me, in their last game. And Liverpool defeated AC Milan 2-1 in the Champions League to go perfect in the group stages, right? Villa picked up a 2-1 win over Leicester in their last match. What happened between these two sides last season, you may ask? The teams met on 3 different occasions. They did met in the FA Cup, where Liverpool beat Villa 4-1, and Liverpool at Anfield beat Villa 2-1 as well. But it was a catastrophic loss on October, that very Sunday, October the 4th, 2020, the same Sunday where Man United got hit for 6 by Tottenham, and the Liverpool fans laughed their ass off, man, like they were at the comedy club. Like they were looking at clowns. You see what I'm saying? And then later that day, they got smashed 7-2. That was a day to remember, and we won't ever forget that day. I know Liverpool fans will want to forget, but I'm going to keep reminding you. 7-2. Steven Gerrard do have 13 goals in this fixture, Liverpool versus Aston Villa. And Kenny Dalglish has 7, Ian Rush 10, Roger Hunt 9, Robbie Fowler 14. I don't see any Villa players there on the list. So this has been a very largely one-sided fixture. 52 games between the two prestigious English clubs, with Liverpool winning 29, Aston Villa winning 13, and 10 game ending a draw in their matches in the Premier League era. Home form for Liverpool: 15 wins, 6 L's, and 5 draws. So, look, Villa, when was the last time they actually picked up an away win at Anfield? An away win at Anfield came back in 2014. A 1-0 win for Aston Villa. And in that game, Steven Gerrard was a captain for Liverpool. Gabriel Agbonlahor scored the goal in the 9th minute. I'm pretty sure I watched this game, but I can't quite remember, Yeah, can't quite remember what happened, but I'm pretty sure I watched this game. So, who's still around? Remember, I did watch this game. I remember when Balotelli was playing for Liverpool and he was struggling. Oh my God, that was a horrible stint. But is anybody still around for Liverpool from then? Jordan Henderson. He is the only man still around. Brendan Rodgers was the manager of that game. For Villa, is anybody still around from those times? Nah, nobody's still around. Not a soul. Nobody. No. Jack Grealish was actually on the bench there, but nobody's still around. Paul Lambert was the manager of Villa. So, yeah, man. Yeah. So, look, that's just some insight on the history there, those clubs and the meeting. Players to watch for Liverpool, of course, the boy Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a player, man. What a player. He has been very good this season. A lot of goals, a lot of assists. And he's been the most creative player in the Premier League this season. Liverpool's squad is real deep there, guys. Real deep, right? real deep. But you got the Egyptian king Mo Salah there on the screen, and he's heading, to be the highest goal scorer and the highest assist getter, like what Kane did last season. So for Aston Villa, player to watch, Ollie Watkins has been very, very good this season. Very dangerous. Did score a hat-trick against Liverpool in that 7-2 victory as well. So, look here, man. In terms of injuries, suspensions for Liverpool, Roberto Firmino remain out. The hamstring injury. Curtis Jones is still recovering from an eye injury he sustained during training. Klopp said he's fine, but still, just taking it easy. Harvey Elliott with an ankle injury, is still recovering. Adrian with a calf injury would be out. And just to note that Fabinho and Andy Robertson are a yellow card away from suspension. For Aston Villa, Trezeguet is fit again, playing with the under-23s. Leon Bailey would be out with a quad injury. Bertrand Traore with a thigh injury. Danny Ings could feature, former Liverpool man, but he remains a doubt with an ongoing hamstring injury. We know that Danny Ings has been suffering from injuries. But guys, look here, man. Look at Salah. 15 appearances, 13 goals. Last season, 37 appearances, 22 goals. Previous season, 34, 19 goals. The previous one, 38 appearances, 22 goals. And that legendary season where he scored 32 goals. Well, did I say 32? 22 and then 32. Talk about fucking consistency here. He was at Chelsea before, and, he scored twice there in that season. Could remember him running up and down the flanks as well. But look, he's been very, very consistent. And you click there, other competitions, the Champions League, 6 appearances, 7 goals. You know what I mean? Last season, 10 appearances, 6 goals. The previous season, Champions League, you have 8 appearances, 4 goals. That season, you got 12 appearances, 5 goals. And that season, 13, 10 goals. So Mo Salah has been the epitome of consistency, if you ask me. So you got to give it to him, man. Definitely got to give it to Mo Salah. So, look, for Aston Villa, yeah, I did touch on Aston Villa, the injuries, but insights here. Talk to me. Insights. Did you know this would be Steven Gerrard's first match against Liverpool as a head coach? The club he played for 710 times in all competition. The third most in the Reds' history. Former players managing against the Reds at Anfield in the Premier League have lost 14 out of their last 16 visits, winning 1, drawing 1, with Kevin Keegan, the last former Liverpool player to win there, in May of 2003 with Manchester City. Liverpool have won their last 2 Premier League home matches 4-0 against Arsenal and Southampton. The Reds haven't won 3 consecutive home matches by home league contests by a margin of at least 4 goals since October 1987, beating Derby County, Portsmouth, and Queen's Park Rangers 4-0 back then. Liverpool's Mo Salah has either scored or assisted a goal in 13 consecutive Premier League appearances, setting up Divock Origi's late winner against Wolverhampton Wanderers last time out. Oh! It's the second longest run of consecutive matches with a goal involvement in the competition's history after Jamie Vardy's run of 15 between August and December of 2015. This matchup has been won by the away side on 20 occasions in the Premier League, with only Manchester City versus Man United 21 seeing more away wins in the competition's history. All right, so look, Stuart Atwell would be in charge of this game. What is my prediction here for this match? Let's start with Liverpool. We know how good they've been playing, right? Champions League, perfect. Premier League, they've only lost one game. That's to the hands of West Ham. Due to City, due to Chelsea, and a couple draws sprinkled in there, right? They draw to Brighton as well, I could recall. Where did the other draw come against? I think there's about 4 draws, and can't quite put my money on the other draw right now. But Liverpool has been solid. Second, 1 point behind the leader, City, right now. And they've been very consistent. Scored a lot of goals. Highest goal scoring team this season with 44. Defense have also been solid with 12. And look, I think they've coped well with the various injuries that they've suffered in midfield, a few in defense, and Firmino as well. And the team has been very, very consistent this season, right? So they're keeping up with City. It's not a team that you want to play. It's really not a team that you want to play. They have this never ever say die attitude, and testament of that with the Wolves game, where should have won the game earlier, but didn't happen, and they won it late. It's either they do that or they blow you out the park, or you do get fortunate on the day and take your chances and you get the better of the Reds, like something like what West Ham did, right? While I was in Florida going to see the Gators and the Crocodilians and things like that. That was not a bad day, by the way. That was my wife's birthday, actually. So that's why it was a great day. So, look, we know Liverpool are playing some attractive football. Klopp's been rotating his players, trusting his players a bit more. Defense has been solid for the most part, but do allow the chances. The key for Villa is to take whatever chance you can get. We know Liverpool would give you that chance, but you got to take the opportunity. They will be coming at you. They will be coming at you. They move the ball very well, move it fast. Trent Alexander-Arnold, the Robertson crossing it into the box could be dangerous for a player like Jota and Mane, very good in the air. Henderson has been a goal threat lately. Fabinho not Fabinho, but Thiago as well. And in a set piece situation, they could be dangerous with Matip and Van Dijk. So, look, and Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson with the deliveries there from corner situation. So, Liverpool would be very dangerous. The Achilles heel for them is the fact that they play a high line, they play very open, and if you could catch them on the counter, then yeah. If you could get in behind, then yeah. You see what I'm saying? But the key to beating Liverpool is to take your chances and not be sloppy on the other end of the field, because they'll punish you like they did against AC Milan. It's a perfect example. Perfect example. Gotta stay switched on at all times. Villa. We know their team with Ming, Konza, who's going to be at the back, that could make a mistake or two. But under Steven Gerrard, they've looked very good. But a worry for them, for me, is the fact that Cash and Target do play very high up the field. They do play very, very high. Douglas Luiz, Nakamba in the midfield. They have to be on top of their game in terms of protecting the back line there, in terms of filling in for when those players run up. They have to be very careful not to give away free kicks in very dangerous positions as well. And we know Douglas Luiz do have that in him, that he could be a little rash at times. Look, I know Gerrard has been very good since he's came in as Villa manager. Dean Smith had the team, struggling, and Aston Villa has pulled things back with 3 wins under Gerrard, and a loss. A loss came to City, but it wasn't a walk in the park. I think Steven Gerrard would relish the opportunity, relish the moment coming back at the club he captained, won many things with the exception of a Premier League title, by the way, you know what I mean? Yeah, Dom, why you gotta say that? Why? Dom, you are doing so well. Why you gotta do that? But it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you want to hear and exactly what you need to know and need to hear. It's gonna be hard for Villa here. I think they'll compete. It's not gonna be a walk in the park for Liverpool, but I think they'll win the game in the end. I'm gonna go for 2-1 to Liverpool. Salah to be involved. Maybe Jota with a goal. And Villa would bag one. Definitely. It would be good for them if Danny Ings do get to play this game fit again, but I don't know. I really don't know. Players got to step up here for Villa. Buendia got to step up. Definitely got to step up. John McGinn would be a tough nut to crack in this game as well. So, look, 2-1 to Liverpool is my prediction. And let's see how this one works out. So, look. For Aston Villa, after this game, the next match will be against Norwich. It's going to get easier. Burnley. You got Chelsea, Leeds. Round off the rest of the year. And for Liverpool, their next fixtures are Newcastle, Tottenham, Leicester in the EFL Cup, Leeds, Leicester, and Chelsea. So let's see what the Reds do. Let's see if they manage to keep up with Man City or even go ahead of Man City. Let's see. Title race is heating up really, really nicely, man. So what are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat.